Can you imagine how the joy of setting a world record can turn into a terrible disaster for a city in an instant? Today, we will know the story of such a real incident that happened in Cleveland, Ohio, USA in 1986. In the 1980s, the city of Cleveland did not have a very good reputation. Due to industrial pollution, economic recession, and various negative events, many people also mocked the city as the mistake on the lake. So, to change the image of the city, the local nonprofit organization United Way of Greater Cleveland came up with an exceptional plan. Their goal was to set a new world record by releasing millions of helium-filled balloons into the sky. The preparations for this huge event lasted for about 6 months. Thousands of volunteers and students worked day and night to fill the balloons with helium. Finally, on September 27, 1986, the long-awaited day arrived. More than 100,000 people gathered in the city's public square to watch this spectacle. But the weather on the day of the event was uncertain. The previous night, a storm had hit the area, and the Weather Service was predicting rain again. Still, it was impossible to cancel such a large event. So it was decided to release the balloons ahead of schedule. In an instant, about 1.43 million colorful balloons flew into the sky. The entire sky of Cleveland turned into a sea of colors. The audience burst into excitement. The organizers felt that they had succeeded, but the joy did not last long. Due to the cold wind, rain, and changing wind direction, the balloons began to descend rapidly instead of floating far away. Thousands of balloons scattered over the city's streets, parks, homes, and surrounding areas. In some places, traffic was disrupted and minor accidents also occurred. The biggest problem arose at the Burke Lakefront Airport. Due to the numerous balloons scattered over the runway and surrounding areas, air traffic had to be temporarily closed for safety reasons. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard was searching for 2 missing fishermen on Lake Erie. But the millions of colorful balloons floating on the water made it difficult for rescuers to identify life jackets or people. Although the bodies of the 2 missing fishermen were later recovered, the incident sparked widespread criticism. Then, one lawsuit after another was filed against the organizers. They faced huge financial losses in compensation and legal fees. The event, which was intended to improve the reputation of the city, ultimately became a symbol of criticism and controversy. However, one thing really made history. That day, the previous world record was broken by releasing about 1.43 million balloons. But after this incident, the Guinness authorities stopped accepting such mass balloon flights in the future, considering the risks to the environment and public safety. This incident still teaches an important lesson. Just wanting to do something big is not enough. It is important to consider its potential environmental and safety impacts with equal importance. Sometimes even a beautiful idea can turn into one of history's greatest warnings due to lack of proper planning.